Hi ballerinas, it's Miss Erin. I wanted to give you an opportunity to practice your ballet bar skills at home. If you were in my Thursday ballet class at 6 o'clock, you're gonna know all this stuff, but you're gonna practice it with me because it's super important to keep up your skills and keep up your technique. And even if you've never taken ballet before, this is a great way to start. Usually I use music, but we're not gonna use music today. I usually use pop hits for ballet. They have a bunch of different volumes, a bunch of different versions, and every time you find a ballet album, they should be labeled what you're doing. So like the first one should be labeled either stretch or plie. The next one will be tendu. The next one will be dégagé. So that way you know exactly what you should be doing and what song will work for that. So I'm gonna start with relevés to strengthen your ankles. We're gonna do a little bit of plie work. We are going to do some tendus and some passés. We're gonna do some dégagés today, okay? No music, I know. Now, normally when I do this, we face the bar at the wall and we face this way, nice and turned out here, but because you need to see what I'm doing, I'm going to the other way today. So first we're gonna start in parallel first. You're not gonna hear that a lot in ballet class. You're gonna start arms low. In the intro of the music, you're gonna bring those arms up and place your fingertips on the bar. You don't wanna grip onto the bar with all your might. You just wanna put a little bit of pressure on the bar just in case you need it. A little bit of grip for you. Don't do that. We are going to releve 8 times. We have 1 releve and down, and 2 and down. You don't want to separate your ankles. Make sure they're together, and down, and 4 and down, and 5 and down, and 6 and down, and 7 and 8. Turn out into first. Don't force it. 1 and down, and 2. Make sure your ankles are straight up over your toes. You don't want to open this way. That's dangerous. 6 down, 7 and 8. And you're going to reach open, big stretch up and over. Keep your hips right where they are. And fingertips on the bar. You're going to big stretch up and over. And open, fingertips on your bar. Big stretch. Whatever you're using for a bar today, I would love to know what you're using. You can use a chair, a table edge, I don't know, a counter. Get creative, but you need a little something, because when you do things like releve and you start to fall, you need something to fall back on, something to catch you. So when you're up in releve, make sure you're nice and turned out. You want to turn out from the hips, your knees are out, your toes are out, and your heels are looking towards each other. It's kind of like they're having a little conversation down there with each other. You want round arms up over your head. Where's your neck? Make sure your neck is showing. Fingertips on top of your forehead. Nice round arms so you're framing your face. And put those hands down and plie. You lower your arms. Now the next thing we're going to do is plies. We're going to do plies in demi, which is just here. You keep your heels on the ground, knees out over your toes, and if you're doing it right and not pushing those knees forward, if your knees are out, you're making sure you're making a diamond shape with your legs. If you've got that, you've got it going on. You know what's up. Then we are also going to be working on grand plie, where we go all the way down. Those heels come up just as much as they have to. You push them down right away and come back up. Now, every time you do this, I want to make sure. Some of us have very flexible backs. We don't want this. We're going to tuck those hips under and get rid of those booties. We got to get rid of them. Tuck them under. Make sure they're nice and tall. Nice and tall. Very nice. Okay, so here goes nothing. We're going to start low. You give the intro up. Fingertips only on the bar. We have demi, plie, and stretch, and you go slow to warm up those muscles. Don't go too fast for them. You're going to grand plie all the way down, knees way out to the sides. Push those heels down and up, still in first position. Demi plie and stretch. Demi plie and stretch. We're going to do grand plie one more time. I know that's different than what we always usually do, but that's okay. And tendu that foot and step on it, nice and turned out. We have demi plie and stretch. Demi plie and stretch. We're going to do grand plie in second. We make sure our knees stay over our toes. We don't go lower than our knees with our bum, because if you go lower, then you end up looking like a frog, and that's not what we want. Demi plie and stretch. Demi plie and stretch. Get low without too far, and come up. Tendu that foot again. Come into first. You're going to releve, hold. And we're going to turn to the right. Let's see if we can do a nice Barre turn, small little tiny step, straight legs, straight knees, and plie in first. One more time, press up, 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 up. We turn one time. Fingertips on the bar, plie, and we're done. not too bad. Okay, next we're gonna do tendu. Tendu's a whole different world. So we're gonna pretend that we have stickers on our heels, like a little sticker on the inside of your heel, a little sticker on the inside of your heel. If you have stickers at home and you wanna try this, pause the video and go get them. Stick them onto the insides of your heels. Now, you wanna pretend you wanna show everybody in the audience who's in front of you your stickers. If they can see your stickers, you're doing it right. Yeah? Because that way you're not turned in. If you turn in, the stickers disappear. So make sure you show your stickers to everybody in the audience. You stay nice and turned out. So for tendu, we're gonna roll through our feet. You're gonna push through your feet. Go to the very tip tops of your toes and slide your foot right back down. Does your foot come off the floor? No. Do your knees bend? Neither of them bend in a tendu. We don't want a plie on these. We don't want a bent knee on these. So we're gonna start. We're gonna try something a little different too here. We're gonna do 4 tendus to the front, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're gonna do to the side. Then we're gonna do to the back. When you go to the back, make sure you put your toe behind you. You don't want it sticking out to the side here. That's not quite right. If you move on to arabesque, how's that look? No. Put that toe down and get that toe right smack behind you. Oh yeah, so here we go. When you turn on your ballet music, you would lift them up in the intro, fingertips on the bar, to the front with the right foot first. 1, and close, and 2, and close. Push through that foot and close. Where are your stickers? Make sure they're showing, and close to the side. 1, and close. Make sure you're going a little bit on the diagonal, just a little bit. Don't go straight to the side, so we stay nice and turned out, knee out to the side, to the back behind us, and close, and 2, and close, and 3, and close, and 4, and close to the side. 1, and close, and 2, and close, and 3, and close, and 4, and close. Plie. We're gonna do the other side. 1, and close, and 2, and close, and 3, and close, and 4, and close, and 1, and 2. Push through those feet, and 3, and 4. To the back, straight to the back behind you, not to the side, and 2, and 3. Fingertips only, don't grip. And side push through, close. Side push through and close. 3, and 4. We're gonna do tendu, passe. Tendu, passe, lift, touch, and tendu. And close, other side, tendu. Passe, lift, don't lift that hip. Keep your hips nice and down. Hips down, 1, and 2. Nice, turned out, make sure. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I wanna see if you can balance. Can you lift up that toe? Touch to your knee. So right where your kneecap is, you wanna put it right underneath there, not on top of it, not over here, not behind. You want it right a little bit in the front. Don't cross it, just a little bit. If you think you have your balance, let go and see if you can balance on 1 foot. Oh, nice. There we go. We're gonna put our hands on the bar, put it down into first plie. Try that other side. Bring it all the way up, point, round arms, we hold. Nice. Fingertips, bring it down, plie. Good. How we doing? I want to do one more thing with you really quick. We're going to do a little bit of dégagé. Dégagé, we push our feet off the floor. So remember, tendu stays on the floor. Dégagé pushes off the floor just a little bit. Off the floor just a little bit. And I think I just heard Izzy from my Thursday class in the back of my mind saying, just a little bit off the floor, just like a cupcake. And she's totally right. You want to pretend you lift your foot just enough that there's a little cupcake underneath your foot. And down. If you're going high and you're doing wedding cake, nope, you don't want that. We want to do just a little bit. So we're going to do dégagés to the side only. We're going to do 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, here we go. We start low. We start our music. We go up. Fingertips on the bar. Very nice. And we have out and 1. Close on 1. Close on 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Nice and sharp. And 6. And 7. And 8. Other side. Oh, 1. Just like tendu. You don't want to bend those knees. And 4. Nice and straight. And 5. Push those feet. And 6. And 7. And 8. 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Oh, 1, and 2. Oh, 1, and 2, and 1, and 1, we're gonna plie. You're gonna try something for me. You're gonna lift those heels and push through that arch. Then straighten up those knees nice and tall. Make sure your bum's not sticking out in the back. Nice round arms. Once again, we're gonna balance. Can I see your neck? Are your shoulders up? Oh, put those shoulders down. Nice round arms, fingertips up. Don't squish your fingertips together. It makes them look like little ducks. We wanna shake them out. Very nice. And we're gonna plie. Arms down. Yes, all right. So, hopefully, you can get a little bit of ballet bar in over the next, I don't know how many weeks. I miss you guys. Hopefully I'll get to see you soon. And that's it. Go practice your dance.